welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showing you a full glam makeup look, okay? And using my Tatcha Silk Canvas Face Primer. This is one of my favorites. I use it every time I do a full glam look. And I just put a little bit all over my face. It's very pricey, but a little goes a long way with this. I remember watching it when it came out, and I was watching it on Kathleen and Light's YouTube video. And I was like, you know, that's a little bit pricey. It's like $50, but ever since then I bought it, and I haven't run out of it yet, so it's a good sign. And it really just makes your face nice and smooth. For foundation, I'm going to be using my favorite Born This Way. I'm in the shade Swan. I was really concerned about the lighting today because it looks so stormy outside, but when it looks like it's on camera, it looks alright, so it's a good thing. I'm trying to see though, in person it just looks so dark in here. And I just use natural light. I don't use any ring lights or anything like that. So it's always usually good for when the sun's shining, but today it's just not in my favor. For the past few days it's been raining here. It's just been so rainy, and a good side about that is I just redid, I have a little front, a little garden bed in the front. I just replanted all new flowers, so it's good for that. Like all the rain, you want to water them low when you first plant them. They haven't established any roots or anything like that. So, been good for that because I haven't had to water. I bought a hose and haven't had to use it yet, but that's what usually happens, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm using my Born This Way concealer. I'm in the shade Snow in this. Cover up all my blemishes. Ever since this whole COVID, my skin was getting better. It was getting better, and then my job requires us to wear those surgical masks. It's not uncommon. I mean, it is a nursing home. But every weekend when I go in, my skin is just back to square one, and just causes me to break out so much because they trap moisture in, which is really bad for someone with already oily skin. So wearing that for a 12-hour shift just really takes a beating on my skin. So that is probably a big factor into why my skin is just the way it is. And then my forehead pimples are all stressed, so for baking powder under my eyes, I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty setting powder. I'm in the shade, I got the shade Lavender, and it's very brightening for under your eyes. So I'm going to use my beauty blender and apply a whole bunch of that. This is also very pricey, but it comes with such a big powder ounces. Like there's so much powder in this, I don't think I'll ever run out. And I just like to use a whole bunch of this. This is like one of my favorites for eye bags. And then I just use any extra around my smile lines or anywhere that needs a little bit extra coverage, you know. Hopefully my brushes aren't too wet because I just cleaned them before this video, but for the powder, for the rest of my face, I'm going to be using this Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Powder. It's supposed to be waterproof, and it's one of my favorites. You can tell it's very used. Brushes aren't too bad, so we'll see. And definitely my face is smelling like Cinema Secrets now, though. That big blue cleaner is the one I use for my brushes. I think I first heard of that from another YouTuber. But I think many people use it, so not very uncommon to see that. Now for eye makeup, I want to start using my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions mini palette. It's a very gorgeous little palette, mauve palette. I haven't actually used this in a while, so we'll see. It was one of my favorites. Oh, but before I do that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to prime my eye. Just going to prime my eye with the MAC Painter palette. Now back into the palette. I'm going to first go off with this white shade down here. That's about probably as good as it's going to get. Now for the top, I want to use this really pretty pinky mauve shade right there. I want to try to do that a little bit more above because I want to do a little bit more of a cut crease. I'm not going to make it probably a perfect cut crease, but that's more my aim. I'm going to go in with this real dark shade down here. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to use this Urban Decay Glam Rock Shimmer little eyeliner. And I'm going to put that in my crease. I want to use a mirror so I can see a little bit better other than just my camera. And I just did a little bit of a sparkle to kind of outline that kind of crease. And now I'm going to brush off that baking powder. And I'm going to go in under the eye. I'm going to mix these two shades together. And I'm going to go under the eye with that. Looks like I threw my brush.
Used to be so happy, but without you here, I feel so low. I watch you as you left, but I can never seem to let you go. Cause once upon a time, you were my everything. It's clear to see the time hasn't changed a thing.
And then I'm going to start highlighting my eyes a little bit. I'm going to use my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette. Probably going to use this real light shade here because I want it to stand out. And there's actually a shade I wanted to use in here. I wanted to use this real light, pretty pink shade. I think I'm just going to use a little bit of that on my inner corner as well. I'm going to go in and pop on some lashes. I'm going to be using these House of Lashes in Sephora. This is one Sophia. So I want to pop those on and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. The lashes are on and I will continue with this video. I'm going to next be going with my Better Than Sex Too Faced Mascara. This is one of my favorites. For eyebrows, I'm just going to be using my Gimme Brow Benefit little brow gel. Since my eyebrows are already so thick, I just like to comb through them with a little light tint. I'm going to be using this Too Faced, I can't remember the name, Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I recently started using this again, but for a long time I wasn't using it. I remember begging my mom to buy me this, and Too Faced is probably my first favorite makeup brand that I just came to love. My mom bought me the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette for Christmas one year, and it just like made my world. I like didn't stop using it until I was almost out of all the shades. I never like used anything but that. That was like the holy grail for me. Nothing was better except another Too Faced palette. So I was a real diehard fan. I pretty much still am. I love a lot of their products. So I'm using the Burt's Bees blush, Toasted Cinnamon. I don't reach for many blushes besides these actually anymore. I have a bunch of them, but these have just been my favorite. Probably should have used a different one for this video, but I didn't think about it. Sorry. For a highlight, I'm going to be using this Ofra Highlight. This is the Star Island. A little bit cooler today because the eyeshadow's a little bit on the cooler recording, but I'm going to be using this Ofra Highlight. Had to delete some files and come back. Give me that glow, like, glow on this is insane. For lips, I'm going to be using my Kylie lip kit. I don't have the box anymore, but I guess that's the Huda Beauty. This is the Kylie lip liner. Make sure I sharpen that. About to use the Huda Beauty lip liner that I have. So this is in the shade Kristen. My mirror.
I watch you as you left, but I can never seem to let you go. Cause once upon a time you were my everything. It's clear to see that time hasn't changed a thing. It's very deep inside me, but I feel there's something you should know. I will never forget you. You will always be by my side. From the day that I met you, I knew that I would love you till the day I die. And I will never want much more. And in my heart I will always be strong.
I'm gonna apply the lipstick now for it. That was just a lip liner. Lipstick's on. I really love this shade. And then last but not least, guys, I'm just going to be going in with my Too Faced Hangover RS setting spray. And that's it. That's the finished look, guys. I really would like this look for like a prom look or something like that. It would be very pretty. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.